Welcome back once again. I want to thank you all. If you like it, you share it, take it across or board and all the social media handles that Data Cares taking the seat. And this is how we also think here from the diaspora, how things go. Let me also put it across that whatever we are saying, it is our own. It's not, nobody's imposing anything on anybody. It's just our own point of view and how we feel it could be the possible cause that must be amended in some shape or form. None of us is a lawyer, but sometimes you can put your two senses together and make things work and work better. The matters arising, as you all know, for the whole week is the 4-1 majority decision. The Supreme Court of Ghana has squashed the bench warrant issue in 2020 for the arrest of a U.S.-based Ghanaian journalist that we all know, Kevin Taylor. The warrant has been issued by the court over alleged contemptuous comment Kevin Taylor made against Justice Eric Che Batfor. The Apex Court ruled that the warrant was unlawful and should not have been issued under the circumstances. The decision effectively brings to an end a 5-year legal standoff that stemmed from Taylor's critical commentary on the case provided by Justice Che Batfor, in which he accused the Supreme Court judge of doing the bidding of his master, then President Nana Addo. This decision by the Supreme Court was sparked a heated debate both on the social media and then the mainstream media. Some people are accusing the current crop judge of being NDC judges who have been planted there to serve the purpose of the present government or the president, as we all know, JDM or His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So we all know what actually happened, and everybody's talking about the mainstream, either the social media mainstream, everybody's talking about it. And we also taking a chance to discuss how we feel here, how we see it here. Is it giving a good or a bad precedent for what actually has happened? What do you think and what do you make of it? Let me take this quick commercial break. And when I come back, we'll continue. Data K, I'll be right back with you.
I don't look like what I have been.
Hello.
Akuya.
Yes.
Eti say.
Boko now swear.
Nyame adom Ghana boko.
Nyame adom boko. Now swear.
Nyame adom me pegana aduane adi wo ho. Enti se wobetumi anya bode ne kontomire ne banche no de abremia enka mani beje pa obi be ba US nyame adom next week.
Na ko de abrel. You.
Enti no o de kekani nyina abom na nipa no ba me de number be ma na wa fro why.
Matter.
Ene bye.
Bye.
Hey, Kewo, they be a phone tarwa, so and then if a bunch in body free Ghana, Bremediasem.
Akuya ma figure na aduane ba wonim say US answer de edin so benya Ghana aduane ato.
O de krom ha say what ha kwa, enti ne ekoso hanom nyina onte ye. Say manimi we na twam. Ya de Ghana ba US abrochima mu hanom say Charlotte we tropical market. Obenya nuane bi te say enwo macro ahoro nyina abenkwan a ye de agu chance mu eno so benya bi wo ho. Eye magi sardine ahoro bayere bode potato brodo enyadoa emu gari wele prekese beans ebro entos milo kokonte momo ne krampo no upebia ubenya bi wo Charlotte we
edina wo boy na mahu baby kro we na madam fo bi di ho adanse de kire me no yes omoton African way nyina
anne sawadam fo ni di ho adanse e kire o de anaye no kretrodo omotonton African way GT pentoma a de apempa me ma shirt kama e de apam manta de eye dress skirt kawa sandal shoes slippers any coat omutimisha ko office any baby bia nyina Charlotte we tropical market etonton bi wo ho no ahwene e se de beto sisi ana de beto sa na se de beto 9 po ne Charlotte we etonton bi wo ho no hwehwe ye kira kwan e wo 396 West Pike Street number C Lawrenceville Georgia 30046 Fryer wa telephone number we so 678-682-3577 Charlotte Way Tropical Market, African, Caribbean and Latino market.
Your one-stop tropical shop.
Trust you and trust your grace. You have changed my story. Protocol break. how you made a way. You turned my morning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you. Hey.
I can't make without you. Ebusa for Messiah Emma Obibi Atanasima Obibia aha the other Kenya send him no amanoni enye say ye ho na atoyen but ye Ghana for omani ye dia na ye hwe send ye mani si ekọ no so a wo say ye bomodin say ye beke bi ye be oman papa ye nkonko ye say obi a oba be hwe ade so ho nti enema ekọ so na say enya a wo say ye tumi ba na ye be kebi na say baba kebina womofa eye wo mo amfa so a eye mo asem na say ye behu ansem a ye kan na yetumi atiase yi a moma ye nhwe mfoni a edi ehim sisi a fan eye Kevin Taylor ehun sem a ye baba kan ewo asem dibia kese mu
Cancel. Is it Taylor? Okay. Is it Taylor any words for Ghanaians?
Are we good? So I'll get here. Yes. Let's go.
Bravo mo free court no ti abije abba ye Kevin Taylor akachi eni nebusiafo ne titafo ni nyina
Action to what has just happened at the Supreme Court. You are moving the motion on behalf of
you saw what happened. So yes. What do I have
How do you receive this news from the Supreme Court? The decision of the Supreme Court. That's exactly what you wanted. You got what you wanted.
We are happy to have that decision. And our client is now a free man.
There was an issue about why it took you that long time before eventually having this done today.
Yeah, the authorities are clear that when the decision is a nullity, it can be quashed anytime. So there's even the case of Cable Metal versus Barclays Bank, where the decision was quashed 9 years on.
Okay, we wish you all the best. Okay. Thank you.
Inti Kevin Taylor ni a lawyer for and I say one more tanichi koko pie SMDBA ho purchase Barclays Krana or more ensem bisa ama any quashe no. Inti quashe enye ne ho kakra America kakra abim intino enye we ene eye ade foforo nti me kwai na me nkoma mabedwafo no akwaba me hwe se mabedwafo no aba ye babeka eho asem. Do you agree with those accusing the current crop of judges of being NDC judges who have been planted there to do just the bidding of JDM? Do you agree to that? Me nkoma e Joseph akwaba papa makwaba.
Thank you, Kobla.
Bibi abako die.
Oh, Chidiampo.
Oh, okay. Joe, I feel maybe some sabeka wafaya so. Hello, wafaya. Wafaya, hello. Okay, say wafaya na homa no. But you better so send ya kano busafo say na wotwi mu die ensem we bae eye Kevin Taylor enipa bebre hwe ekwan ya wofa so wode bae na senia na ahobambo esi kroye na ye hwe memfan se o hye enchia ye de to ne so a wetumi enya ne hu edidi mo no na chese etwetwe nipa bebre aso nti ohwa asem bisa ya ne se wujidi se enipa bebre no a wo mobo omampani esobo eye JDM sobo se wa pao eye ne nkofo ena diegu ho ena wo mo ejai abranti eye ne kura na ana afiso office still no analysis see just for ka una mbisa ana we was with me oko yeah media handling na all the social media handling yeah obetumi with the comment na edi ato say I was say nanka Kevin Taylor ye twino na ye che no ansa ye tumi eja no na just for ka maminte wagin kire ewo ho ekire mehwe se msabe kan wo fire wa abefum fidie ba beton ye ntina edu bebia na ebubu na ni prepare me hu na ni so bebia papa entiu
Yeah, Kwabra, and now topic here, wouldn't say, me no, I am play on individual characters. And on, sir, a dear what boss is here, where media personality, Miss me, your media man, now, me ko kan be no di me gina no twa me a send
send waka waji
me na ma yima no de di kan me chia nuanom ne adofo me chia won so no offer and am say and the aircon o mum pen kurenti wo ma enka ye be kika GDP ni de an ko dimrika
enye ni sa obi bia ewo adea
okay kwabra de di kan man na wabo ni dinu me no in person me ni asembia but ni behavior ene na sitramu ene ni suru ni ban no odi abetu nsane ani ntia no na me ko way ebie but de wotie de me ni nkra me ena ombo ni jesu me nya atam ntie until say odi sa de we be na me ko hwe de di kan no. Let me lay another emphasis on this. The current president that we have in Ghana, and I will keep on saying this, he is going to be the most disgraced president in Ghana and most importantly in Africa. Because always is here, Adibia Papano asset bia goes bia Papana asset bia is being a failure. And sana mo ya papa na tuo na de ya me ya ba ko ya branche na ode ho akoto sa enum eno na ya me ya papa because repercussions no se nka ba papa no kwa ya branche no so a nka enya me ya bet ni dachi ene ne ma ni nananom eno na ya me ya pa because president we are otisu sesia no obetra so kra no anu won komaye no sisia no me hu papa no ni sunu ni ban bia president na eye na eye me ya papa na ansa na meka sa no so ma me fa we nya number 2 o mampanyi o tisu sisia ni nua no wonye careful am say the second time I'm making se papa no wanye careful a e da ni nua no be ko e be fie konwa ne so pe papa no down for so se be sha se sa da na nti mesre obi a wotia wonim o mampanyina woti so se sia ni nua no ono ni nkita no nka tia ne se e ye ni nua but onye careful dia to so miensa se muguase e ba e wo matwe e sha ase free connect bebre nti se e be ka wa wote wo a ente. If I'm not mistaken, maybe the current president might resign or inverted commas begin and close. There might be action there. It be take it papa no tisu because there be a country or me sense we have a cloud. It could be a Katagana, so I don't know what it means. And the Mikasa min manami buanti. Yenya ya Ghana for ye mom pioneer cancer what is when you saw clouds a kuno, how do you call it? Yen free Ghana, so because there's something. The Atoso 9. O Mampanya, what is to say, when you're careful because what Tete di Pabi and nine so. No one hear any signy perform be good anymore say. What Tete a soldier phobia and nine so. What Tete a police in pedophobia so. Omunina do money share o Mampanya or Tisu say to Mampanya 1 year careful. Me de no you. Share baby a war democracy no United States of America. Now American democracy no you will be a friend say freedom of speech which make kakasa bia. Now American constitution no also say no krese assembly which me can na. Is everything, every speech in America freedom? Can you speak it and you speak it anyhow? It's big no. In this papa na waboni dia yedini ye programs esi an me unim say wan ya the parliament amodin o. In this wabodin to be anim. Brown when you very careful because free speech was limitations. Nana me body me bo sorry o nana something ne wakasa tia no but mamika sase when just hwe asante akonya no enna hokɔ ɛna amamra ye ntuntwini o ɛna obi aka kyerɛw sɛ ye need spirits ewo wiase. This is only the spirit of God that is not true. But spirit you will be bows down before the Lord. Abrantiana kasa etia nana santin wakasa etia Muslim penifo wakasa etia almost every tribe. Mesre se ye bambo e wo Ghana Justice Department na me debi amekasa and my son come to us constitution a drafty constitution whatever they did for this constitution to be in existence obia what tears near trust our constitution they should bow down in shame and tears. Why am I saying this? The constitution has got a whole lot of loopholes and then I'm penny that answer the also that's how transfer mampanyina ade na yame yawo papa no ho a wode call ye no a constitutional papa be wantimi an revisit constitution no na the law knowledge no wa me amfa anya constitution no eho bibi na wo mu twa constitution na sa party e wosuei wo mu echi and the twa constitution no na enumi bi e constitution no will be on that political party. Write it down from today. Mimi wofa yafa no ekokunu makonta yabefa no kokunu because of ebia obi bosia okoba be say ye hu de ekoso ama ye yidi pa bi say ya exoneratemus omu say omu de bone enka omu na people leadership omu leadership now they will pay prices. Write it down. I'm telling you because so we am panyini na se ye kasetia wo na se omambejo otisu se obi kasetia papa no ayem hina na wo kaboni fasa ni papa no kasetia no ho the punishment on this current president will be 1,000,000 times because otua ni bi nipa bi ka ama ye didi obi tise na asante na tem na me bo din kan asem Muslim panyini ono so me bo din kan asem ono so ye didi natem sebe edidi ema baby a akwantu a ye nyina ye wo wiase wo ye ba wo ye bema you came through that journey ye timbe journey ye didi ma natem. Is it a blessing? Even man kwana abrante intimi omo betrawa edi omo ahunam bi atem no is a curse and he's carrying it and he will carry it for the rest of his life. Na de misuro ne se ne nananom will come and inherit it. It does say branch and be caught after this, you know, because justice is needed. Medical council Ghana, me. Ubia catcher say, until I'm saying my book constitution, Ubia catcher me say, there was separation of powers for Ghana is a big lie. And until now, umutre constitution, they will carry a burden on for the right time to come. They are going to answer questions. Umutre constitution no nania ekoso na se eneyetimi eyi judge be free ho e the judge be betra so onka asemoma ye nibim God will punish your leaders. I'm telling you. As I say it, what you ubenya obia and train to ubehu de dia chira eba enye numio numi obia o no but eyadia nyame ebe na daddy na asevu because yempanimfo no emwa ye kwan bia so but onyame de nyansa bi beba ama yempanimfo no yemia behu omu weakness and we are going to capitalize on them. What if enema ebesisi free na ekọ say ye jai so bitimi di do opanyina tem na say yetimi ekọ follow judges betrase e ma judges no eja nipa na nyame betimi judges no grand they are also carry debt and fee so sa judges no whoever apprehended the signature to release that young man, that judge is carrying a burden. No more they have to sit down and they will sit down and regret. Because makunu obi wofa okobo butia obi abetra ho adidi empanimfo atem because if you say freedom of speech at hoka into komra o de I just don't want to talk too much.
Okay.
Nyame pesa me kan say yanum nsuo entwen wo pe and God is going to act in a way bia akatue bia nyame de be ma no. And you know, ye nka me ti asem bi ho akiro. So say abrante na o ti gold anu wo Ghana no.
Ante opa je se wonim sam je mbidi na.
Me dey me say wa ne papa me mood ni. Me kan an invented comments wo hu dey me boni dini. Wo hu say action bi a wa take ye. Sa action abrante na take no. Wo hu say nyame so ma ne ko fa obi so. That guys who are here in the political future after this is condemned and is going to be buried for the rest of my life.
Okay. So share as a fakani yete in kano for the for we as a fanano that can ye a drubby beer I will say you pense in some more a cost or my Ghana more a year and cast a union into a banisa I will say you know to me ya journey your share a quanya Kevin Taylor BP or menemo fa kokoko tena ye fa kokoda ye ahobambo surunkumbia wunya ye ena afi no wadane obia atemdidie echire nyina no jese wafa ne ho adie no na ye bisa se weinom eye ekwampa ena ye twa anase ekwambone. Is it a good or bad precedence? Now what about if anybody does anything? Now, when we me sako ka bibi minsa eko can bibi social media we are some ana making na yinina yenim ye Trini Jonas we anyese bia me ena me kana sembat ye hwe Trini Jonas any womu a yenimo social media abra aban dadane ewo so na ye hwe ensem a womuka na sisia no we eba ye wo hwe atem odidi eya na ya sefo ya na mekran na mewra ho enti wenum so ye be yonde menkoi na mekoma mama makwa ba
ya aja
bibi abokodi
yesu adumo
mete unka che ejuma semu se ohun ejuma semu ntino mama yama ye ka about Kevin Taylor memfan se wedding kunim izan se yedi ohye enchiye eto ne so na wabama yetwitwa agye no na wo hwemu a mfie ennan ni a yede ohye we ne eto no so no wentumi amagana da na aban we eba so no ana say NDC ba so no wotumi aba na wo hwe ahobambo so nko no ni a me fan say social media kan nyina no pa kire say I say yama enyoma fofo no ya bodo ho ban so nkumbia ebi maeda na afi atemdidi so no a we didi eye ntemuafo yi je say wafa ne ho adi na eye mamema mimbisa say eye na mamema yentiu
Yo, that came me that which ya, it's here for me when you are money, which you are for you.
Biajuso.
Now, the woman is during Nanado regime, no, not Sabi, and Kofo Cran to me, Cassa, and Kofo and to me express more. It is our time, no, now a Nanado lawyer, appointed lawyer, and a waffle. And you know, or no, Eddie, sir, so bono, ebo boy, because when we say boy, no. Ontim Brown ontim Kevin Taylor ontim Bagana. Na aban foforo aba na aban na waba no democracy aban a oti nyamase a otimi mankofo fa hodi a omo ne be express omo ho no. Sabi lawyers no mo ti ho no sabi omo nya kwase afo. Eti omo ni mra. Eti na nye se boy no na afa no hodi. The boy na won ban because oba no say am no ho ban ebi another ebeba no nye oye journalist there we dey a oba kan say tie bi akasa agi bi ewo kwan bi so na bible no kra po baby no o si sikwasia ejimi a eti no so bi ya je na nye na ye kase ni ma sometimes no Ghana for no ebi mu entimi se obeka asem na atu na nim just ebi a o ka tell me say hey maybe I will come say maybe I'm a fini crack and I'm laying your enemy and probably hey but so big for hey and let say oh mu it's just a tieni pa concert sabi aponte asana what the all culture na say na amamra abuono yeah 100 year o makwa and say whom you know but I don't atia kwa na bubu ye nyina yeso a na ebinom de omo si da bia deɛ ɛbɛba n'anim no na ɔbɛka akyerɛ wo ɛsɛ yɛnyɛ ne ehu sɛ Kevin Taylor ɔyɛ Ghana ni mapa ne maame ne papa nyinaa wɔ Ghana eti ɔnfom obiara wakɔgyina hɔ yɛdi n'asɛm ama no asɛm no yɛdi wɔdi nkunim ɛno ano no kakra a mɛtumi aka no
Jo mami ma nti no em sɛ wonim ensɛm no bebree Kevin Taylor ɛnyɛ ɔno nko a enipa no ɛdɔɔso wɔn a wɔdidi atem na mehwɛ sɛ me producer de wɔyɛ nka video mmienu bi ɛbɛba kyɛ sɛ wɔdi obi atem wɔdi awonafo atem wɔdi memfa sɛ asantefo atem kyɛ sɛ obia na judge di a wokan a wo say wanye we won ka bone no ana say wo hwe japa sa security forces wo hwe wo mo a wo mu enye hwe kra wo hwe kwan ya yede mantamo ne ade na wo hwe Kevin Taylor di na say eye dia minim say wo pa che say eye nti say eye a obia and started so obedi di mpenifo atemona and afi wudi tie Twini Jonas kra asemo anase ensemo Twini Jonas e kanu mami se wuti bia ebe ha
ayana o kase wo ayana nkofo tie di kasa ni ye o kasa mimi tie ni pa enti mi trend ani ne wo ti kono o de ma bi ya igbeni Obaka or see me mammy for me I before or did you be at them? Apart from that, no, I know of cancer to pass them out. That's on the phone, dear Fassa, or did you to what them? Or see the West me attend to him or two for Baname, me or two for Piao, me I'm a mini animal, meaning some of who quite old on me pa. You know, mini animal now, what do I almost say upon two granny at the bar. Ono beto am no me kwasiafo I don't
oh okay so mate mami ama wojina fakuje no a say Twini Jonas ni die no a na message Twini Jonas say yeah Kevin Taylor ni okan e bia no oka ema ne ho ni ne busuafo ni busia sante ni na ndi se wutie bia fa comment bra comment section ho na yankana amansa nyine ehu yepese ehu se nia ekoi eye esanse wo hwe Twini Jonas ne other bloggers no na wo hwe atemu a wo mudidi a eni so enyame mintumi enyina no ba kokora. That is so pathetic, and I face a horrible, terrible. Just say you obia wa betumi ehunu say me whom I say ma me catch. But anyway, me chat me wa besisi na yama ejase foka atwa so that K 4 stars radio.
The whole booger is the parliament. Well,
this is Robert Calvin, so he's not. We all know the damning allegation and the stark insult Kevin Taylor had been dishing out to MPP government officials. Does it speak well of the media fraternity, or is just about a freedom of speech? What lesson are we up to? What lesson are we up to? Etemdidia ekoso chichini benchi ni adie no. Our media fraternity no. Den adisiade and a yesu for yin sa obia ba na wakani de sa e just of a meet you.
Yeah, Mami enka asemu say I'm not speaking for any political party. I'm not a politician. And the Biami Catro say I don't believe in political parties because say political party Jenny Papa and ke hu empuntuo ewo yabrabo mu ewo oman Ghana mu de America bi America efa oman Ghana hu ye wo me as a Ghanaian, but probably I might not leave this world as a Ghanaian. De bi America tro hwe broni kasa bi say we live to see, but not vice versa. We don't see to live. And a medical psychiatrist will say, Yamamra Yantunknu. And a massacre and net they are say, your spirits. Oh my God, baby, your spirits were but spirit no nina echo and in Yamikasa. 2 minutes I could ready. And a sunny baby wo who Nasa Ufi said. So obi ka some chrono be gina a bia platform be so na wo di nipa na tem fine na say one follow into a victim to that circumstance you go and live for 100 years, but when you become a victim to that circumstance, that is where you pay a price or prices. Se obiye boni na se ubeka na wo kana se wo wanfa wo san anko ka sa boni ni bia hu ye kronkron be se obi ekogina baabi na wo ka se ebia asafaka agimi na so be gina wo ka se ebi na mam iso be gina ho se wo ka tell me se magimi ni sei na se miso be kogina baabi ka tell obi se wagimi I will pay a price. And the politicians, let's be very cautious. The things that we say, no, and you be brain at you, but to see a major make us say, Minquana make us and everybody has got a way to judge whatever comes out of your mouth. We'll be judge you negatively. We'll be judge you positively. But said whoever judges you, not say we are on the right tracker. You are scot-free. You will never be a victim to any circumstance. But when you fall into a trap of what you are saying, then you become a victim to that circumstance. Me tell kasa me no kasa sisi assembly amakana me nyu dama me nyu sika bia ni but sebia me betena ha na mafa ebia ma me pato me nua ba me dinya me din so na me no kasa me bo din aka se mentan so wo image in any way na me be jo na me ka se me kire ma na ye ma me ne ya ebia wanka hwe na me de maka na me ko ma nka hwe o ma won keso. But when I go and fall a victim to that, I will pay a price. And that is what, if you are insulting somebody's father, somebody's grandpa, whatever you take that person to be, that's who fall into a victim. In bulk. That's an reality. It's in the Bible. Only I don't have the quotation here. Was say, and yes, when you say, "One man, young and chan qua." Who could do that? You will never reach a destination. And Mama, you're very careful the way that we do politics. Me control. And I mean, who says me one notable politician in Ghana, and I respect that man. He's called Mr. Is it Dr. Adongo or somebody like that? I met him when I went to Ghana. I went to his office. Maybe say, Papa didn't know one could. So super say we president and was so mampanyina okojina no was opportunity on person be interrupt no. Since a man such a reputable politician, me kwa me ntese wakasa da and me wallet I say na me ko change wallet na musa say me want a complimentary card. I visited him at his office. A very notable, respectful, intelligent politician. Won't see a neglect and the man would never show forward. Because unyamin pese sa papa na friend adongo debt bekanu because the current government that we have in Ghana, they are carrying debt. A fee ewo wo papa. And that is how politics is. He was a politician who yeah. Na so one to sini dia wo ka ho a nyame be hira wo. And this a me to enu makofa obi ti say mame mo Samuel Wuku, a very nice another gentleman. Me bo makofa Samuel Wuku, Mr. Samuel Wuku, me bo dia ka asemo me pacho. Na me be she papa no me be yen ho fi abra efi eni papa no because in future he's going to be a president. Mark it down. Na papa no enim say wonye na me kafa no na me ko fall into victim. Na Mr. Samuel Wuku ye ho a I will pay a price. That is how politics is. And let's be very cautious. So we your politics are your genuine politics. Me kasan emma political party bia. But your judges now omuko tena asem no so no. Me assumption is this. Adentina case ni nyina ya mfrɛ so we ye obi a we ye badwemba na wonim nyansa.
Okay.
Papa no but 1 minute Mr. Ominia. Abrante na some okaka ni yan take action bia until say you change chief justices and then ansan ye raise asimo di board. So we badwimba now you Ghana ni na who pay the future of Ghana. Will you compromise with this nasty how do you call it? Rough mentality on our leadership, politicians. Now we are akwakwa won ko school be say o mampanyini action na wo take it has dubious means in it. The man didn't take that action genuinely. The man himself is very corrupt. Ya mama book refu. So obi di bonia na enipa no ye de asam na to na yakofa judges ye yibi afiri what the new judges aba ye the judges no ba ade asia ne yakobu asem no so we ye nipa na we ye unye nyimpan na we ye nipa how will be your conclusion? And to Abraham the person we can say your culture, let's go to the cultural aspect. If we are doing politics, which is well, that is what is going worldwide. We can't exempt like Ghana from it. But let's see where we came from before coming to welcome the democracy that we are in it now. Yawo yamamro na mamrano ewo nume.
Okay.
And so who your politician na say who's work for democracy now we feel amamra you will pay a price to amamrano.
May I say a chair as a fakal or say yamamrani at the tuncha you pay the price will be check there be that should be a bow be chaka. Mo ring fee say what do comment ebe ba na fi yakin kani na yeda ma ama sending ehunu say Jumedia yedi no ye for man Ghana de bia meka Ghana hodie ye ye wama no ne wukufia otim se fie ne fie wo mo mu fie kra nim se ekro no mu eye sisi ana ahoche kakra aba ye hwe ye hwe enimu kakra hwe aban ba so yem se busume enson ye ni na ye hwe konkosi se afi bebe wie na ye hu ne poma sebre metwa me wa besisi a yeah, to Jumedian so Afians Waba Bakansa, Yakasafa, yes, some medium fee, and Mrs. Some medium fee. Say in some cross out also, say beefer, I will hold some medium fee, a year if yes was nega. Afi so midterm way budget and also so Abba Codeo, a year MPP for Atibri, a year Ablikuman, some no I buy no Edico Codeo, Aqua could G and Chichremo, Senia. Memfan say etutu asem eba ho no eno so wo ho ni nyina no ye mam just the update na sisi ade ye ka fa ye Kevin Taylor kwan ya ye fa so ba ye eni ni nsem bibre a wakeka atowa enipa bibre free say webu omani nimtia webu empenifo ni nimtia ena webu memfan say ankwankwankwa so kra so nimtia atemdidie pa wutumi hye enkofo ye fa na afa wo yire ene wo ma ana se wo awuni pedue meche se na eniso enyan na nia enipa bibre eka eni se isan se ye emfidie so edwuma ni ntene e pa che se sisi ano ye atentrene a ewo omen mu ni die enimu eguase kora ana se ayemfa nyehwe na eye no kura na minko bi se mamema hello mamema
yes
sisi ano any pebebre e pa say eye judicial system no and say atentrene ekuo batanya ewo Ghana ne die enye dwuma biom ana say akodane amanyokuo wu ni sen
that is first of all, before I make Casano, once that is a pack, I said, "Dear Queen, what did you ask them? You need Casa, my did you be at them? It's no. So, look on your journalists now, or Dinakuma, and before I did that, we have to pardon certain people. Anyway, Ghana, seminar echo. I am one. I say, MPP for back. Na so mu body petty modino mu kunipa in a very bad way crap on her. Yes, me and Kasa is the right way. IDC for ba no mo so nipa mo mobo. This is the way, this is the right way. Not your most wo ye no na ye. But Ghana some dey from me. Make man kan na me boa. Atem de die no nye se me me itikra. Atem de die no se me bo baby a interior minister no also we no can say in the media wow be sa better show be reputation but atem no yam ban way me nya aka sa na be ya sa atem de die ni na betwa so but in the law no me the law say lawyers no asu afwa the political no mo nyo mojuma papa dia that's moral. Because media, before say the law is a law, regardless of the party or the material.
Right.
But say, yes, Sana for Candia, Vunesa. But so more than the South, let's say, once we even the Kakra.
Okay. So,
the whole thing.
Okay. Joe, mami amade wa kan kitwa ye bi atem didie say ye kitwa say ye kuma say ye kese o ni nyina e bi anye bi eni ho a eje a ewo say ye gigi so na onukra na eye ne ya na sisi ano Ejasafaka Ubeka and Kitubi editor to the justice system has been politicized this year. Minuka say internal Nyejuma Senya was a Asian na Wuhuni saying.
Well, Miss Senka, me Wagana Sisia na me Ghanaian. Enka me the government a work Ghana Senka no court as a civilian. Because Omambanyina or Tia Kunyan to say Siano. What you know who say office when you're under any restrictions. The anti-Americans are say Ansana Obabeyo Mampanyan what he said before he elected no. Emma the party chairman also made a contribution to that assertion. And you know, meno to me no minim say Omampanyin wo ba no wo ba say obebu omane sani die. But anybody can catch it say when you careful because we titia asojafo bi enan so wo mu da tia ye basa police mpanifo bi won so we titia wo mu na so wo mu da tia ye basa e bobi katagana so na mentiase and men and women of inverted commas begin and close mama ye mo ho paye see a mo ho paye something serious might happen in Ghana. I'm telling you because me who a bo me nyasofo but me conscience catch them say o mampanyina wo betia kunwa so sesia no o wo no shimbi there's a kind of mentality say ebi a won kobiem enti no officer obetimi aye enti na me di kasa me di kaka chiro say ni nua no onye careful anesa papa the free so pe papa ni nua no nyame aboni sika papa what say Mr. Kennedy Japan was so toilet ku be yiska but what no go she politics mu pe da me be yin inside free no so and I say ni nua free akonya so he will come to square zero because your constitution na wo Ghana no and protect wealth because the person may come out here saying say your justice is here asema will be say your justice is we catch them say that we have a lot of corruptions in that judicial system. And yeah, come on, me talk on so the end my question because be say who the program be say enemy bomb me din. Won say ma me no your ba ma me talk on who dey odi sesi Ghana judicial system no ko. Ma me nyame be use no say the nyame use na ya asanto no ama sa judicial system no aba elite class. Ghana judicial system no it will come to elite class. And the nyame use instances to say me who catch them say judicial system of Ghana no me the leadership the Supreme Court yentmin touch woman no with the respect that I have unless I come on simply I'm a cultural judicial system but I won't say it because I'm a cultured man yet me ya nyeme nti me besa ma no betia wo mu but whatever they are doing no if they don't change for the beneficiary of Ghanaians now na after say woman they will pay prices and mguasie be di wo machi wonanim wo benkum enifa esoro any form e wo action bi o mbeteki because me current action a o mampanyini enim se wase binum kutupa how do you call it kutupa
kutupa
wase binum kutupa
I said, Papa, you sir.
Nipa bi amoma betna bench no so. Amoma be take a decision for the interest of the president. And I will conclude with this. Omampanyina otiga na sisi and sa decision na oma judges take you no. On sinitrasi in a big shame. Me that say.
So eje esafaka and upon me bisa say the public perception is this judicial system has been politicized and say obiaba winner takes all say me and me fancy me to man so and I say me bu man you know I was say kwembia so no me pa me nkofo na omba bedu ana asɛmdi bi ha na ma sɛ mepe bibia omutumi ayɛ ne hwese e di amame saa na akwakoba entina we aba na me asɛm bi sɛ etwa to no kwa ye bɛyɛ den na yetumi esi saa di we ano esan sɛ medika bisa sɛ ɛyɛ ade pa ana sɛ ɛyɛ ade bɔne sɛ yanhwɛ ne yie na sɛ saa ne de bɛkɔ no di a ɛbɛyɛ den ye bie kwan na ato hɔ ama obi bia obi abetumi di obi atem na we a ɛkɔsi aso judge bi ebetumi aka kyerɛ obi sɛ wayɛ contempt ana na sɛ ɔka kyerɛ obi sɛ wayɛ contempt a de mmoayɛ ɛna yɛfiri sɛ ebefim aba we bɛkɔ ma me ma ho metwa me ho sisi aba
Love cycle. Ọdẹ sempa.
So what the children plan about because I may be a woman. Your phone, they can come. That man, I'm the champion, and I really keep it. And I start taking for war. Hey, any problem? Of course, that's it.
Side check, yeah, comedy, and you're
Let me catch them. A day, and if you are at that's the same with you.
All right, abusia for emena so yenche ye be free me free mu ha ko na senia yina yenim no ye kasafa ye Kevin Echo Bedu Taylor yina yenim no say we a very loud mouthpiece when it comes to politics and NFA secret of the nation say ensembi ekoko chia ne ho obebi a wono ene dikan eba beka wo betito ne je say omani nyina asom twitwitwi na akwakoba ne say ono ankasa na no agoko yi ne ka na eso abanfoforo ba ye wo se wonye hwe obia je say ntemmuafo to make kokogina na wo hwe me fancy trend a course no anasa wo hwe kwan ye fa so the course and nipa bibire say we die etwetwen aso na ama me fancy judicial system no anasa ntemmua eku no sisi ano ya twetwe na se kra na me bisa se ye beye den na yasan yaban dade mo na sisi aso no ma me se wutie mu a se obi ekasatia me fancy your justice system no a contempt be ho be contempt you betumi ababi mana so is it a good or bad precedence ma minti o we die ye wi ano no
yo that is came that so now so na me hwe Ghana situation no say we are marking backwards in the sense say me maintain nkophobia say say number 1 obi to say you see you fight corruption obia f even na do mama odi obebe nyina say corruption yesi di pakro no so a yesi pray ade ni akote no obi ya boni na say boni ni ye sentence na ade say dia wa dia ye nkofo ene nkofo pastor ma no emma be see pastor ma no em asofo pastor ma no abi ho obi ya boni dia boni the boni sabi chief justice said me person make one say who about see who dim the why you've gone against the law you person also want to be oh the meeting until when are we going to survive all this thing at the bed you meeting me there now to say Ghana no sabi obi ya boni ni etina obi ya kan wasem you dim so wa boni ni etina so go and say me obi ho America ha kwaporo wa boni no obi anim no kra otimi e de ne ho ko say me na me yes aboni ntino I'm guilty. But Ghana, we have to eat our cake and have it. Why are born and so why are born? Other people in them home, what did this car? And you are be as a for them. You console Moses here, I see how. So where are we going? I didn't see a lawyer because you say why contempt. How? In what way? Why you didn't in my house? My contempt. Over to me account. Said the Lord no would you. Other mama and a few one and one. Fine, we pray to God. Turn us a for that said. Mama soon about the Sabasama Eke and for Ibrahim. So Ibrahim, I could afford the man Ibrahim, yes, and or no deputy for 40 crown or dinner. It's also on council but joining politics. Nini idea or got is fine. I don't interest or a politician. Now ordinary Sakukaya, he be doing. I mean, all those things, you know. I mean, we young any journalist can't say it's not fair. Oh, it's a media. To be honest, the whole thing. Me, I don't know too much about law, but if the lawyers are following politically and omunya the party, me I feel said they should the law which is governs Ghana no, and no there's so much actually. Na yedi yentumba papa efra.
Okay.
I'm a buyer no. Within 7 months, you know, yes, people are happy. People are one another was the insecurity.
Joe. Mati mamia ma nedia kitrebi no dia bano say insecurity abra na nado ewo hono na there was a lot of insecurity na we die yekoye nim kakrakra ejiasa faka ma minti wodia etwato kra. How can you do to reverse Saudi way and whatever is happening, is it a good or bad precedence edaho you try as a papa to and say as a bonny and dia to ho obi ekoko didi into mweni bi atemwa you bet match in contempt and I say we are basui and one so we na say we MPP ni obetwen MPP baswa na we 4-1 ebia na no akoye 5-1 na just say yekoye ni man to when can this trend be reversed? It's very worrisome. So it's very, very worrisome. I was reading one of these articles about our Supreme Court Constitution. No, it's Ghana Bar Association issue one statement about Tukonudi and internal. We'll see how it's gonna flow in the next way. It just have a committee. We are not just say upon and yako.
Yeah, Cobra. Me that's it. In fact, so we don't feel in fact, on behalf of Mebao radio station, so Daddy Lumba, Mati says we're free. In fact, I sympathize with the family. I'm taking myself as a Ghanaian to be part of the family. Muma sympathize because these are the qualities. Anka it was in Yiniche. Umu so be didi yempeni fuatem gra uma aya kasia ye kama nti onyamefa brano onfa ne kra nsiema ye nyina se daache de wabe ya nipa kra e ka no enye de wo ye nipa hunu and know say you be in the right side of the Lord. Okay, kwabra ma menka enokro hu
ye ntiti ma
Ghana me menka ne titi ma kan be 3 minutes
there be it also
share Ghana, it's time that we sit up to be honest of yenia yehu. Say yanya honest. Na se yekofa amamre make me akase democracy ye use sesiano is another side of the world. And ye bring it to your system of governance. We can't have it perfect. But the current president or what Ghana is here are tarnishing the image of the judiciary. Wakachira me. I'm 50 years plus. I'm heading towards my 60s. Omampanyini our teachers here I yesu wachire suni a baby say judiciary grow otimi omampanyini ba also control and our power because of actions I will take here yenya sa judgment way very 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 cruel on the part of the president to tarnish the image of the judiciary. Me, I'm telling you, only I will not say anything against the judiciary because of my ethics. how I was brought up. And yes, I can make a semba coupe. If you can dismantle the judiciary war Ghana, but I would never stand to make a set here judiciary. Never. But near make a judicial system, most importantly, and if 5 for almost our case in this moment. Near make a country man say in some money into the chadini. Now, me say, and maybe I'm a tears here, make a min tea or mudine, and as some crime, say me who woman in Bessemity because we are mobile. Said the Omudi judicial system pa etmiaba to the level that a free now what you mean abidruno. A mesro say, Omo and comb to the no musanyame, and on foul more mistaken chom, your law, a woman ran omudi yejma. But the law can be tempered, and they have tempered with the law. They are not justices. And me in my name, I've taken it from them. And I see them as myself.
You're careful. So now
I take it
one
from
contempt. Yeah.
Okay.
Be careful. Yeah.
I have the right. I will not recognize them. Can you change? Can you take that from me? And me say me. Omampanya mangu say our access to the judiciary. And yet, Sassam whereby I come in say Omampanya will to me our judiciary so. And no more mutra say can at seminar abedru beer can be no. So Omoya no cry, Omoya ya Omumpajo when you hear Yamin for cheers. So man yen years na so mubu atemu they should bow down in shame and tears. Me that's it.
So, as a for car, Muyan year, there should Omanian year, they should bow down the hairs and shame and in tears, dedicate. May the Munyanasi Nanka may share a year. Kwame Yeboah or say Kevin Taylor was exonerated based on the law and the particular charge. The man who spoke is blinded by partisan politics. Mr. Kwame Yeboah. Ejak Kwame Yeboah, I said the man who spoke. You are political blindness into you don't agree with them because you want to walk around some. Yeah,
politically he's also not mature.
Yeah, okay, it's a one. All right, Ebusia for Madam was say Fakwa Emreni near baby drone on this time. Adajin Tino, ye bonity to nature so be to me a quaco ye. Nadia Peso, ye near a way I dream on near you who are bonteno no. So one mamma to live numpoa will be to me a coat na woody wajin chiraco to nature see a queen in one. Is you perceive who say, you're Dutch, you know, how is it gonna be? So obi didi watam we o mampeni we penny mubi na obi didi watam make I say I think last year or late last year or early this year obi so kwako didi ye mampeni dada kufu watam. Now whatever you say, you know, you come and justify it. Whatever you say, bibi obekebia obi beba abe justify say oh ni okan eye anase enye. We just have to be very careful. Ye didi obi na enye enra enya enesuso enye. Entena ye yemhwe enemu wo ba wo fase wo na na bia 24 say abefo mfidie na eba ye no ama say yemfani di atemko a etum di ye nyoma bebre ye ahwesode a enipa bebre betumi ahwew na wo mo dachi aye papa anase enkunumdie aba na nye atemdidi a eniso enyan saa yentu ye manomfo yentu ye nananomfo yentu ya ofase nomfo yebusia santi na yentu onfo atem didie bie ni ho a eye wo hwe obi a won mo brother kora na wo to bibie na no di atem ama enye fe ba kokora me say no I don't take that into yem hwe say ochine bi no sa asem we no enkonkoma ye afoforo wo mo wo mba afoforo na ka yinim say ye mabunu idie wo mo die nanka kwan ya kire won na wo mo enam so but atem didi enye na Kevin Taylor so ye fi say wafa ne ho edidi mu dia enne won hwe na no ka say ye obi bia hwe na no ka say ye na oma no enyo ba kofo dia oma no na dia that K meda we be ase meda ma miama ase eja isafo a car and I feel me producers Maxwell Wilberforce, C. Akins, DJ and yeah Andy Ajimai Midamuinasi or Mona Moto and Video Niamana de FT Ghana de Bremi minimum managers of a Gayinano some videos you are who in Sophie now thanks to technology in Tinafaco will be you can access to wait na will like here na washe na chese yakuye ni mwasi sa ti midamwase na miya na adum bidum ya ene ni na hoche ebesinshia